anthropometry or the Bertillon system, the science dealing with the measurement of the human body to determine differences in individuals. It was introduced by Alphonse Bertillon in 1900 and spread it through the world in 1914. Fingerprints was officially adopted in France, replacing the Bertillon system. Composition of Bertillon system: anthropometrical signalment, measurement of the body, head, and limbs. Descriptive signalment, a clear and specific system of description of an individual as well as the photography of the male factors. And the last one is peculiar mark signalment, by indelible marks such as scars, tattooing, birthmarks, moles, etc. Portrait parley is a verbal and picturesque description of person being identified. Such information may be given by witness, relatives, or person who is acquainted with the physical features of the person to be identified. Forensic odontology is the proper collection, interpretation, evaluation as well as presentation in court of dental evidence during the conduct of criminal and civil proceeding. It is the application of dentistry in legal proceeding deriving from any evidence that pertains to it. There are four types of teeth: molars, premolars, canine, and incisors. Approximately 32 teeth in adult mouth. Forensic anthropology, described as the analysis of human remains for the medico-legal process of establishing identity. It is a multidisciplinary endeavor that applies the knowledge of biological anthropology and human osteology to cases where human remains are skeletonized or where a detailed understanding of the growth and development, morphology, or reactive norms of the human body can assist other disciplines in positive identification. Forensic serology is the application of the study of blood, semen, saliva, and other body fluids to legal matters. The field generally is comprised of the detection of enzymes and antigens, as in the identification of seminal stains or blood typing, ABO and secretor status, and DNA typing. Paternity testing. Semen identification in sexual assault cases. DNA typing for identification of victims and suspects. DNA fingerprint is a method used to identify an individual from a sample of DNA by looking at unique patterns in their DNA. DNA fingerprint is a technique that simultaneously detects lots of mini satellites in genome to produce a pattern unique to an individual. This is a DNA fingerprint. Arches create a wave-like pattern and include plain arches and tented arches. Loops, prints that recurve back on themselves to form a loop shape. Whorls, form circular or spiral patterns like tiny whirlpools.